Welcome back. I need help at Cisco. In this example, we have to find the accumulated value of an investment of $20,000 for 7 years, and the interest is 5%. And we have 4 choices here, and we're going to calculate for each choice. The first one says compound semi-annually. Whenever you talk about compound interest, that's the formula you want to use. And in that formula, we have P of 20,000, that's the principal. Then R is 5%, which will change it in a decimal form. That will be 0.05. N is going to be 2 because it's semi-annually, twice a year. And T will be the number of years we invest, which is 7. So that formula becomes, in our case, A equals 20,000 times the quantity 1 plus 0.05 over 2 to the power of 2 times 7. And we can do some simplification here. 20,000. 1 plus 0.05 divided by 2 is 0.025 to the power of 14. And that will be 20,000. And then we have 1.025 to the power of 14. In this moment, you really need a calculator, at least a scientific calculator, to do this math. The answer will be $28,259 and 48 cents. I rounded up to the nearest cent. So this is the amount you get if the calculation is done semi-annually, twice a year. But let's go to point B, where we have the same P, the same R, the same T. The only difference is N. N is 4 because it's compound quarterly. So the formula becomes A equals 20,000 times the quantity 1 plus 0.05 over 4 to the power of 4 times 7 now. And in this case, I'm going to use a calculator, and I use a TI-83, and you notice how I put it in. You can put it exactly like here, and the amount will be 28,319.85 cents. So again, I rounded up to the nearest cent. And you notice when you compound quarterly, it's a little bit more than compounded semi-annually. Let's take a look to point C, where we have to compound monthly. That will be N equals 12, and the formula becomes A equals 20,000 times the quantity 1 plus 0.05, and again N is 12, and here we have N times T, so 12 times 7. And again, if you use a calculator and follow the same process like here, the only difference, you're gonna have a 12 here and a 12 here, you should end up with 28,360.72. So I rounded down now to the nearest cent, and you notice this amount is more than the previous one, N equals 4. And let's do the last one, compound continuously. You notice this is the formula for compound continuously. So we're gonna have A equals 20,000 times E to the power of RT 0.05 times 7. And again, I use the TI calculator for calculating this expression, especially because of this E. And you notice how I put in the calculator. You see the E here and the power. We end up with 28,381 and 35 cents. I round it down to the nearest cents. And you notice from these four choices, the best choice, the one that gives me the best amount of money, is compound continuously. If you enjoyed this video clip, don't forget to click the like button and come back on C Square for more help. Thank you.